Okay, another week. So back in Connecticut. I'm actually in Massachusetts right now. I don't know, it feels like a lot of stuff went on last week. I was just busy as shit. I worked a lot. I had a computer again, so I was getting back in the grind of working and spilling shit on myself. So yeah, I was originally going to go off my medication last week, and I decided to stick it out for a few more weeks. And I'm fine with that. I have noticed that since I've been in the Northeast, I've been sleeping in. There's been a little bit of that kind of creeping issue with waking up first thing in the morning. I don't know if that's a taste of depression or what. I don't know what to make of it. I mean, it is a drastic shift because Mexico, Costa Rica, all that, I felt like I was spending most of my time outside or even in an open air type environment. Well, now, my flight last week was delayed because of a snowstorm. This week there was another snowstorm, so I've pretty much been indoors and inside in stale air kind of environments, and that's not the greatest, not the healthiest. Haven't felt a lot of exercisey stuff. I've been on the computer quite a bit. I mean, catching up on lost work, so that's pretty reasonable. So that's been going on. So I've been my mood has dipped a little bit, but I've also spent some time around family, and that was nice. My birthday was really cool. I like that. Tomorrow I was going to go down to the March for Our Lives protest in D.C. I decided against it, mainly because we're doing a big thing for my mom tomorrow. Combination of a birthday party, retirement party kind of thing. And originally I was like, no, this is bigger. This is more important to go down to the D.C. thing. I thought more about it, and first off, this is a real big deal. My dad was trying to put this together for a very, very long time for my mom. It was going to be a retirement party last fall. And then other things just kept coming up, and so now he made it into a birthday retirement thing, and he wanted everyone to be there. And also the March for Our Lives thing, it's really I want to show support for these young people, but that's their thing. The more young people that are at it, I mean, I know I'm young, but the more teens that are at it, the better, I think. I think that, I'm just there to observe and kind of see them, and God, I just wanted to see it and experience that energy kind of environment. I've never been to a march in Washington, D.C. before, So I'm not going to go to that. Had a handful of different things going on I can't think of. So there's a chance, I did an interview today with a pretty high profile or whatever guy in the mental health activism world as part of this project for mind freedom, and he said he might be interested in having me do some stand-up comedy at the Alternatives Conference this summer. So that could be very cool if that ends up coming to be. I'm still gearing up to do some kind of comedy tour this summer. I got the footage from last weekend when I did my School Sucks, So Start Your Own. I did that talk on Saturday. I did 2 of them. They went really well. The kids were really into it. And I filmed it. The battery died during the second class, but the first class, I filmed the whole thing. So the kids were like, you got to post the video. And I'm kind of self-conscious about posting it because it's not perfect. I just ran through. I didn't even have slides or anything, so there's no the connection was broken. I usually don't have slides, but I show some videos and I show some websites. I show something to go along with it. So then I was like, oh, let me take the video and I'll edit it and I'll make it into something. I was like, holy fuck, this is really involved. I got so many damn projects going on. I just don't. It's not that I don't have the time. It just didn't feel like a priority right now, given how much time it would take to do it right? Because the more you start to do things right, the more it needs to take, right? So I could just take the video and snap my fingers and post it online, and then it exists. Or, I mean, even that takes, I got to sync the audio with the video. I got to at least zoom it in a little bit, trim it. But if I decide to start cutting it and splicing it and adding some other things, and then all of a sudden it turns into a big thing, I'm already worried about that with the project and doing it for Mind Freedom. I mean, this is going to be there's going to be 6 videos that are 15 minutes long. That's an hour and a half And I'm already talking about doing like this is a lot of, now I'm getting involved in doing protests of the American Psychiatric Association the first week of May. So that, there's a handful of different things going on. I guess I might run a virtual summit where I do like interviews and post them online that week. So these would be in addition to the interviews I'm already doing for the other project. And then we might do some kind of a mock funeral at the APA event in New York City, where we like kind of have a pretend funeral out of the front of the conference center where the event is going on in honor of people that have, been harmed by psychiatric drugs. So all this shit's going on. And, no, I feel pretty good. Feel stable. Everything seems to be coming together. I feel like I had more things I wanted to talk about in this video, but one thing that I don't know if I ever got into. I talked a little bit about like these morning meditation, Kriya, yoga things I do in the morning. And I think last time I mentioned them, I was talking about having these really intense experiences. I was going to disappear. Then I talked